Hi.
Hello. Good afternoon, Miss Wynn. My
Hello.
name is Charles.
How are you?
I'm excellent. Don't know what I just called you, but okay.
That's okay. That's okay. So how this is going to work is I'm going to introduce the show and then introduce you and then we will go from there. I will ask you some baseline questions and then you can ask me a couple questions if you choose to do so.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Welcome to Ask When, everyone. Today with me I have Elisa, and Elisa is going to share her story, and we're just going to have a natural conversation like we always do. So I'm going to let Elisa take it away.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank Wynn Charles for inviting me to be on her podcast.
What is his license?
And I want to thank my good friend Max for posting my story on his Facebook and other social medias. I'm very glad that Wynn has allowed me to be on her podcast.
And so, Elisa, can you please share your story with my fan base?
From they told it from 800 Solner. Okay, is that where he's from or no?
Wynn,
I don't know
Yep.
if this one. I just put the bid number.
what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Could you please share your story with my fan base?
Hey, my name is Elisa Tovar. I am 26 years old.
You're right.
I am born totally blind. I am premature. I am with a family of 5. I have 2 nephews and 1 niece.
And did you become totally blind because of your prematurity?
Where it's at is Best Auto Storage. That's where it's at. Call the lot. Call the lot. It's 713.
Did you become totally blind because of your prematurity?
I'll send it to my tia. Bye. Okay.
Elisa,
I was born blind. I was born premature.
you were born premature, but you be so you were born blind straight out of the womb. You didn't receive too much oxygen,
I
and
didn't receive too much oxygen, and I was born 5 months before the term.
how well how are you succeeding being totally blind? What's the biggest challenge day to day that you have being totally blind?
The wrong license plate. I already found it. They picked it up. Yeah.
What
For me, basically, I have challenges with trying to look for a job right now because of COVID-19.
But my mom put the wrong ad though. My mom
so
gave me the wrong license.
you have challenges trying to look for a job right now? Is it because you believe that people don't believe in you, or is it just because of COVID-19?
Okay, all right.
I just believe that people believe in me, but they're having trouble because of COVID, and they don't want to send me out there because they don't want anything to happen to me while I'm with what's going on with COVID.
So, what is your dream job?
Dream job is to become a visually impaired teacher for the blind and visually impaired community. That was my job when I was a dream job when I was younger, but it never happened. I hope to make it happen, and I hope to reach more listeners, do more podcasting with other podcasters.
So, you want to look for the National Federation for the Blind or your state blind school?
Any school, any school that I can attend. I can go to Texas School for the Blind, which is in Austin, Texas. I can do whatever I need to do to get myself on the right foot because I pretty much want to move to Austin, Texas.
So you really want to get into the blind community. And Lisa, what is your favorite book?
Currently, the book that I'm reading is Harry Potter. It's been one of my faves. It's a good book. I've been reading it and I love it. And I'm on the 4th book. I'm going to finish it soon. I have to finish all the 7 chapters, but I'm doing it.
So your favorite book is Harry Potter. And if your best friend had to write a book about you, what would the title be?
It would be Elisa's Adventures and speaking about Elisa and what she does to help others and how she can make people's wishes and dreams come true.
Would it be a children's book or would it be an adult-based book?
It would be children and adult. It would be both. It would be mixed because I know we have adults and we have children and teenagers, and it would be on all platforms.
And if you had to move and only take 5 things with you, what would they be? And yes,
The
your family could come.
I thought it was 3, but okay, I'll go with 5. I would take my phone. I would take what I could, like my computer, my Alexa, my whole room, and basically that's it.
Yeah, so you would be all set with that. And what is your morning routine?
Waking up, talking to my friend Ashley, catching up with her, doing a little bit, eating breakfast, taking medications, talking with my mom, checking out stuff, doing typing like I have because I've been doing typing for a while.
Physically doing typing. Now, are you doing that by a typing class or how are you doing that?
I am doing this by a talking program called Talking Typing Teacher, which is installed onto my computer, and I have to at least get 28, or it doesn't really matter right now because the state is waiving those waivers for the 30 words a minute.
So you're getting skilled on your typing. Geez.
Yes, so I can look for a job from home, like a receptionist job.
I didn't realize until today states would allow you to get skilled on your typing.
Mm-hmm.
And so what is to all the blind people listening out there, what would be your biggest encouragement to help them?
Don't give up, try your best. I know it can be struggles because you don't know what to do. You don't know if you have the right connections, the right network. You have to find your network and you have to find the right people that will support you.
Well, I wish you all the best. And as we wrap this interview,
What?
do you have any
Yeah.
questions for me?
Okay, I'm gonna take a nap on your bed with my son. What made you become a podcaster, and how did you decide to become what you are today? And how did you make the show the name? And what was it upon, or how?
I wrote a book, and the moment I hit publish on that book, I thought, oh, great. How am I supposed to market this book? And then I came up with the concept of podcasting and interviewing people like you, and then interviewing amazing people like you and giving people that don't have a chance to share their story the ability to share their story.
When did you start podcasting and
Uh,
being in the wind industry and blogging? When
10
did
years
you?
ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I started this
Did you
podcast.
have any fans or anything that were encouraging, like you
I
can do
was
this?
very,
When?
I had fans right when I published a book. I built my fan base up right when I published a book. So I had a fan base. I have a fan base in the blind community. I know some of like Max, I know some of the top blind bloggers in the community. Max is not Maxwell Ivy, and you guys should go listen to Maxwell Ivy's interview slash Maxwell Ivy's interview with me. And Max is not only the only blind blogger that I know. I know people that sit on legislations for the blind and try and help the blind community.
So, how did you come upon meeting Mr. Ivy, or how did y'all engage into meeting each other? What was the
I met,
concept?
I met Max through, I think I was listening to his podcast. Then I asked him on um, my podcast, and then I actually got to meet Max last year in person. It Actually, it was this year before COVID hit. I lied. It wasn't last year. It was this year before COVID hit, because we were at a podcasting convention together, and we got to meet each other in the first for the first time in the flesh. And Max is one of those people that is also very inspirational, and I'm going to hook you up with another friend of mine that could help you out too.
Yeah, I do agree. Max is a very inspirational person. I was very fortunate and glad to be on his show, like I am yours. I want to thank you. I'm sorry it took so long to reach out to you, but I hope my story can inspire others. And did you have any favorite people that you like were requesting to like help you out with the show, or how did you do what you wanted to do?
I'm stubborn, and when I have a stubborn streak about me, and I've had this since I was young, and when I want to do something, I do it.
And do you interview many people with disabilities like visual impairments,
I
or
do,
anybody
I
that
do,
has?
I do. It's a mix of both. I interview disabled, I interview able bodied alike so that they can inspire the disabled.
And what makes you want to interview other people like myself and Max and others that have disabilities like yourself that has a disability? I'm pretty sure you do. I'm not sure if you do.
I do. I have cerebral palsy. I have cerebral palsy, and funny enough, I could have been legally blind because of cerebral palsy, but that did not happen. All that happened was
How did you know, or how did your family find out that you had cerebral palsy, and why?
I was
What?
very lucky to get diagnosed with cerebral palsy back in '87. A lot of people don't get diagnosed until they're in preschool with cerebral palsy.
But I bet your disability doesn't stop you, or it affects you in some way. I'm not sure. Does it?
It affects me on a daily basis. It affects me on a daily basis. I need help 24/7, and affects me on a daily basis, and I just need help but I'm so determined that it doesn't stop me.
Well, do you have family that help you if you need like support, or you stay
I
with people?
have my step family. I have my aides. That's it. I have my step family and my aides. I used to have cho- I used to have family that could help me, but they gave up on me. They literally gave up on me, and I don't care if they hear this. You guys literally gave up on me after my dad died, and I also am an abuse survivor, emotional and physical abuse survivor. And without my aides and my chosen family, I would be dead basically because
I mean,
uh,
I'm sorry to hear your story, and I mean, and I know that people do tend to probably acknowledge you in a rude way, and they probably say rude things about you, but you're not a rude person, Win.
well, I appreciate that, but also I have no chosen family. I have no biological family. I lost both my parents, and I haven't seen my dad's family in a year.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, and I just want to let your fans know that I also do makeup. I also do hair training with the beautiful trainer of mine, Chelsea Nguyen from CM Vision Image Consultants LLC. For any of my blind friends, y'all can contact her through her website, and she'll be happy to arrange a appointment or a consultation with anyone who needs to do training with hair, makeup, or any other skills that you would prefer. And I also joined a group called iBug Today. It is called iBug Today. The website is www.ibugtoday.org. That's where you can get one-on-one mentoring training or go to their programs. They're free trainings.
So you're doing a lot for the blind community, and I wish you the best of luck. And where can people find you?
They can find me at Facebook at Elisa Tovar. That is the most social media that I use. I'm very pleased to use Facebook on a daily basis. My email is tovar.elisa16@gmail.com if you would like to email me and ask me more questions or any comments you would like to make to me. You can always reach out to me via Messenger on Facebook or my number, which is 832-233-2131. And I also have a support group that would be of interest if any of y'all would like to join. We're doing via Zoom right now because of the COVID, and we meet every third Monday of the month. The president is Ron Graham. Once again, I repeat, the president is Ron Graham. We have a website for our support group. You can look us up online, and y'all would be happy to have y'all, and we'll be happy to have anyone come in, welcome in any shape or fashion of visual impairments. And I just hope that my story inspires everyone, and it, that I can have more people to reach out to me and say, hey, how what is your need, or how can I help you, or anything. And I just hope that many people also reach out to Miss Wynn Charles and also help her on her show, give her
Well,
some encouragement,
well, I appreciate that, and I hope people do reach out to you
give
because
Wynn some encouragement, as I know she deals with a lot on a daily basis. Um, do you have any like favorite like books that you read in the past, or any favorite shows you watch?
I'm not a big TV watcher, and people know that about me, that I'm not a big TV watcher. And so my all-time favorite book is Becoming by Michelle Obama.
And we also have a book club with iBook. It's called the Vila Book Club. We meet every second Thursday of the month. The book club that we are reading for September 10th is The Curious Charms of Arthur Pepper. For real.
Well, that is wonderful, and we'll see what the blind community will do. And so that is wonderful, and I appreciate your support, Elisa. And I wish you the very best of luck. And I Hope you guys enjoyed another fabulous episode.
Oh, right there,
That's
Bernie.
it.
Oh,
Thank you.
And I also want to say that we have a Haven event coming up on September 12th in 3 weeks, learning all about cooking.
What?
Well, maybe you can
140?
the line and
Oh.
let's see how we can work together, Elisa. Thanks,
Why?
Lisa. Bye, you guys.
And I hope that win can inspire others. And I just want to say that I also go to church. I'm a Christian.
Thank God it just got sold.
And I'm very blessed to have a family that loves me,
Yeah, that's true.
cares
but,
about
Would
me.
you rather have it told than stolen?